Now I'm just going to have a bit of a chat with you about different types of plants you can choose for your aquarium. First of all, there's full aquatic plants, such as these ones. And these ones, they're quite soft to feel. They grow quite well and they are proper aquatic plants for tropical aquariums, which is all good, providing that you have fish that don't totally smash your plants. If you do have fish that totally smash your plants, like goldfish, silver dollars, severums, then a lot of people choose the subaquatic or not true aquatic plants, because these will last for several months, but because they're very tough to feel, the fish have a lot of trouble eating it. So therefore, if you have fish that are going to smash the plants, the subaquatic or not true aquatic plants are the go. So that's things like the aluminium, which is this one, like the purple waffle, like the there's more aluminium over there. So these really tough, hard plants are great for fish that eat plants. Then on the other hand, if you actually want to grow plants, ones like this ambulia, great for breeding fish too, because the babies get in amongst the leaves, so where they have a bit of safety from the others. Wisteria, which is the one on that side. Wisteria is a very popular plant that grows very quickly. That's wisteria there. And whenever you're putting in these non-rooted plants, clippings, you always want to trim off the bottom couple of centimeters. So if you look at this plant here, if you just trim that off before you plant it, that will help it to root. So once again, here we've got wisteria, we've got strychnia. Strychnia comes in full aquatic and not aquatic, depending on the leaves that they come with. That's a very soft leaf, so that'll be full aquatic. Because some plants can actually adapt the leaves according to the environment they're coming from. So then, as aluminium, this is Sprite, which is a very wonderful, fast-growing plant. And then that's ambulia over that side. That's the ambulia. And then a lot of people like foreground plants as well. Things like your hairgrass. That's quite hard to grow. Your liliopsis. And then some of the best of all are the anubias. Now, anubias is a wonderful plant. It's very easy to keep. It's quite low light, so you don't have to have a huge amount of light in the tank. Often they come grown on these pots and things, and fish absolutely love this. So you pay a little bit more for something like this, but it's really worth it. It's also covered in Java moss, and Java moss is great for any shrimp you might have in the tank. And once again, another little refuge for your baby fish to hide in, because you'll be surprised how many baby fish you do get in the tanks. So having a combination of the foreground plants, the fast-growing full aquatic plants, and then even some people will mix in some of the non-aquatics, basically just because they're hardy and tough, and might last a bit longer if your fish do actually eat the plants. So the other things that plants require, so there's basically, a plant has got 3 basic minimum requirements. One is light. You've got to make sure that your light tubes are not older than they need to be, otherwise the intensity and spectrum of the light changes. And then there's a couple of other things that you're going to want for your plants. One is an iron-based fertilizer, such as this stuff, and then the other thing is something that's going to help your CO2. So if you just dose this on a semi-regular basis, then what that does is allow CO2 to be, or naturally occurring carbon, to be a CO2 source for your plants. So fertilizer, CO2, or obviously a CO2 system is something else you could look at. And then there's other products such as ERB, which we're out of stock of at the moment, that you can actually put under the gravel to help fertilise the aquarium as well. So just a few tips there for you on plants.